If you need hundreds of iterations to get a good enough AI video, you're using the wrong method. There's one specific workflow that professionals use to create hyper-realistic content, and the results are so good that people watch the videos and go to the next one without even thinking everything they've seen was AI. So if you don't want to burn through your credits and waste hours fixing inconsistencies, morphing effects, and unnatural voices, you need to use the workflow professionals use. In today's video, I'm going to show you the exact workflow that will get you scary accurate videos. The platform I'm using for this is called Arcads, and it's one of the most powerful tools for AI UGC. Now, if you don't know what UGC is, it stands for user-generated content, and it's a short video where a person casually shares his experience about a product. In this way, viewers gain more trust and are very likely to buy. That's why UGC ads are now the best across every social media. So let's get inside Arcads and see how you can create one yourself. If you don't have an account yet, I'll leave a link to it in the description below where you can sign in. Once you're inside, this is the interface you'll see. And at the bottom, you have the 4 main categories: talking actors, video, image, and see more. The first one is where you create realistic AI characters. Next, the video section is where you can generate full ad videos with the latest AI models. And this is the option we're going to start with in just a few seconds. Then for image, it is the same thing, but just for images. And the last option is see more. This is the entire package you need for creating AI UGC clips. Here you have full access to modes like skin enhancer, fashion try on, and show your app. There are dozens of features like these inside, but now let's actually see how to create a UGC ad from scratch. Let's click on video and select the AI model. Here you can pick from all the popular generators like Kling and Google VO 3.1, but what I recommend you choose is the Sora 2 Pro. This is the best AI model for hyperrealism because it really understands how the real world works and the logic behind it. So let's test it out with this prompt. And to make sure she will use the exact cereal box I want, I'll actually upload a reference image of it in this section. I'll select the 9:16 ratio so it looks like a real TikTok video, and for the resolution, I'll go with 1080p. Then I'll choose 12 seconds for the length and press generate.
Grabbing a couple things for the week. I was trying to be good and stick to my list, but oh wait, hold on, wait. I literally always get this one. It's actually so good. Yep, going in the bag.
It's honestly scary how real this looks. The girl looks natural and relatable with minimal makeup and a casual style that matches typical TikTok videos. The overall scene is very realistic, but this doesn't give you much control over the output. You can try to use a more detailed prompt, but this doesn't guarantee you'll get everything you've asked for. However, there's another way that gives you a ton of control without losing quality. It's a simple 3-step workflow where you build your own character, turn it into a video, and even add B-rolls so that your UGC ad looks the best. So let me walk you through each step. First, I'm going to create a custom character. And because I want to build a UGC ad for a skincare product, I want a young woman to present it. So what I'll do is to go on Pinterest and look for an image that has a similar persona and style to what I want. And this one is exactly what I was looking for, so I'll download it. Now, I'm not going to use this exact image as a reference for my character. But what I'll do is go on any chatbot like Gemini or ChatGPT and paste this prompt along with the Pinterest image. Press generate, and now we have a very specific description that imitates the exact style, background, and character we took from Pinterest. It also included the film stocks and camera settings. This will help the AI understand all the details that make an image or video feel real. So once we have this prompt, let's go back to Arcads and select the image section. And before we can paste in the image prompt, let's make sure it uses Nano Banana Pro as the model. This is currently the best AI image generator when it comes to realistic people. From here, you can actually increase or decrease the number of results it gives you back. I'll choose 4 because it'll give us more options I can choose from. And now that we also have that, let's paste in the prompt and press generate. I think this image is one of the best out of all of them. The woman looks very natural and realistic, and the background matches her exact vibe and style. But what I like the most is that it has a lot of details and perfect textures. So let's choose this one and upscale it to get a better quality image. Now that we have the character, we can move on to the next step of the workflow. But make sure you don't skip this, as it is one of the essentials for high quality videos. The second step inside the workflow is editing. AI almost never gives you the perfect option from the start. And that's why you need to know how to edit effectively if you want to get professional results. So let's upload our character image inside Arcads and make it perfect. For this, I'm going to iterate on multiple variations and see which one fits the best for my UGC. First of all, there are a few details in the background that I'd want to change. So this is the prompt I'll write for it. This is the result we get back. It's exactly what I asked for, so now let's try different camera angles and see which one fits the best. This camera angle is way better for the UGC ad. It feels more natural for the entire environment, and the more iterations you get on this image, the more realistic it'll get. This is very important for the entire video, as we'll use this photo as the image reference for everything. So the better it looks, the better your UGC video will be. But I think these 2 changes are enough for our short example. However, the woman should promote a skincare cream, but there's no product inside the image so far. This is a photo of the moisturizer cream I want to promote. So make sure you have Nano Banana Pro selected as the AI model and select both images. Now before we click generate, let's paste in this instruction. The woman finally has the exact product in her hand. It has the right size and it has that 3D look that makes it look like the character actually holds the cream in real life. I'll also upscale it to get the best quality possible. Now, the reference image looks perfect, but this alone is not enough for a UGC ad. It's time to animate it. For this, let's go to the video section inside ARCADS and upload the photo. For the AI model, there are two video generators that will give you realistic results. The first one is Kling 3.0, and the second one is Google VO 3.1. You can use both inside ARCADS, but for now, I'll pick Google VO 3.1. All you need to do here is write a prompt specifically on what you would like to happen in the scene. But I see a lot of people online creating simple prompts with no real structure behind them that are struggling to get good results. So that's why I want to reveal a small secret of mine when it comes to prompts. You can use any chatbot to build a perfect prompt for you, but it would be way easier for you if I just show you how I do it. So let's quickly go back to our chatbot. You can either choose Gemini, ChatGPT, or anything else. Once you're there, here's the prompt structure you need to paste in. And after that, you add all the details you want to see inside the video. You don't need to worry about it being perfect because the AI will craft the final prompt for you. So for our example, I'll talk about the person inside, her voice and accent, and the action she does. Finally, don't forget to add your reference image to the chatbot so it knows exactly what you're talking about, and press enter. Now that you have this, let's paste it in and click generate.
Scoop out the tiniest amount and press it in right here on the cheek. A little goes a long way. It's super rich, but it sinks in fast. I take whatever's left and work it out toward the edges of my...
This video feels so realistic. Her voice sounds natural and matches her face. The movements are very smooth, and the overall quality makes it feel like a normal UGC video made by a girl in her bathroom. The video is an 8 out of 10. It looks real, but there's still one thing missing that keeps it from a 10 out of 10. I'm talking about the B-rolls. So if you want your UGC ad to actually look the best, here's how to add high quality B-rolls in your video. Select the image section inside ARCADS and paste in the reference image. Now I'll write 3 different prompts to generate 3 different photos that'll keep the same character, style, and vibe of the original UGC video. For the first one, I'll paste this. And while it generates this one, I'll also paste in the second and the third prompts. Here are the results we get back. They look exactly like the original reference image, but in different poses. Before we can insert them into the video, we need to animate them. For this, you need to follow the same exact process as before. Go on the chatbot, paste in the prompt you want for each one, and then copy and paste it inside the video section on ARCADS. Now that I have these 3 new videos, I can easily integrate them into the original UGC content. Just open CapCut or any other editing software you have and arrange them as you want. And after you make all the changes you want, just save the final video. Now before I actually show you the result I got for this UGC clip, I want you to know that there's actually a feature inside ARCADS that lets you get this exact output, but 3 times faster and with a lot more control over everything. So this is perfect when you're in a hurry, but you still need to get the ad out. Alright, so here's the final video.
Scoop out the tiniest amount and press it in right here on the cheek. A little goes a long way. It's super rich, but it sinks in fast. I take whatever's left and work it out toward the edges of my...
In my opinion, this is really solid. The girl looks incredibly realistic. The cream applies smoothly to her skin, and the video even uses different filters to enhance the visual effect. The overall results feel extremely real, and all of that is because of the workflow. It has more steps than the average methods you see online, but it's worth it. Once you do it a couple of times, it actually becomes easy and fast. But if you're ever in a hurry and need to build a UGC faster, there's another method you can use. Inside ARCADS, there's this feature called motion control. This might sound strange at first, but it's actually super useful. With it, you can actually be an 80-year-old man dancing and turn it into a young woman performing the exact same dance moves. And all it needs is a reference video and a photo. You can upload a video of the dance you want to use as the reference. Then find an image of the person you want to appear in the video, press generate, and it will recreate the same dance with that character to get results like this.
On the dance floor.
I ain't got no panties on, ain't got no panties on, I ain't got no panties on the dance floor.
This gives you full control over the intonation and specific movements you want to add, but are pretty difficult to do with just a prompt. It's simply amazing what you can do inside one single platform. So if you want to create UGC ads that look this real, go sign up to ARCADS using the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.